Hi, this is Dr. Susie, and you're watching episode 3 of Healing Logos. I wanted to talk to you today about a survey I saw recently. It was done in the United Kingdom, and it asked millennials about how they were feeling, if they had meaning in their life or a feeling or sense of purpose. And 90% said they didn't. And that's disturbing because a lot of mental health problems are more likely if you are without purpose or a feeling of meaningfulness in your life. There's high risk of addiction, and actually, it's been shown that people who have feelings of purpose and meaning in their life actually live longer lives. So it certainly affects your health. And as you can see, if you go back to the previous episodes, we talked about how our internal state, our emotional, spiritual state, greatly affects our health. Um, so I wanted to go over a couple things related to that. And a day or two before I saw this headline, I also watched a TED Talks by a gentleman, and I'll try to remember to link to this below, that had this gentleman's experience with this Indian traditional healer, Ayurvedic healer, who is quite well known apparently. He treated Mother Teresa and the Dalai Lama, amongst other famous people, but he sees a lot of Indian folk every day. And he asked this guy started following him around and actually helping him, and he was talking to him, and this gentleman suggested to the young man giving the TED Talk that he ask himself three questions that are very important and will have a direct effect on your life and your health and actually help you find meaning. And I thought they were pretty good questions, so I wanted to share them with you. So the first question was, if you knew you could do anything you wanted to do and that you would succeed, what would you do? The second question was, if you had $100 million and could do anything you wanted to do, what would you do? And the third question was, if you knew you only had 6 months to live, what would you do or what would you be with that last 6 months? How would you want that to be? And I thought those questions kind of hit to the core. If we remove all obstacles, uh, what would we want to do? And now, I feel really fortunate because I would want to be a chiropractor in the way that I'm practicing chiropractic now. Of course, I want to be better at it and progress more, but that's really part of my purpose along with my family. Um, so that really gives me a lot of meaning. So I think this is how this can help you find meaning, or maybe someone you know who needs to find meaning. And the other thing to consider is that we talk about our freedoms a lot, but we don't often talk about the responsibilities that go with that freedom. And it's often from the responsibilities that we derive meaning in life. If we're just given that $100 million, we might actually have some problems with our purpose or meaning. Whereas using it as a little mental exercise can be very helpful in finding our meaning, but maybe in reality, that practice might cause us some problems. But keep in mind that with meaning comes responsibility, but through responsibility, we drive meaning. And if you could succeed at anything, if there weren't any boundaries, what would you be doing? And maybe that's what you should be pursuing. And that could help you live a healthier and longer life. So feel free to comment below. Let me see if I can't try to remember to add the link to that TED Talks. And have a great week. I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.